Welcome back to BAS 120. We're going to go through example 7.12, and I'm going to confess right off the bat, I get a little different answers in the book, and I'm not sure which is, so be caution here. What an F-test does, it allows us to take different samples. So up till now we've compared samples to the population. It allows us to take two samples and see if the means of those two samples, if their differences is significant. And this becomes very important. In this example, we're trying to compare the lead times of aluminum and durable to see if one vendor's significantly better than the other vendor or one supplier. And you can see where when you're evaluating supplier performances, which all companies do because very few companies make their entire product line from start to finish. Almost every company utilizes suppliers, and most of them utilize more than one supplier because they don't want to have what's called sole sourcing. In other words, if you only get your supply from one source, that can be a little bit risky if anything happens to that source. So what an F-test does, it's an F distribution, just like all the other distributions we've talked about, a T distribution, a normal distribution. It's just the distribution you get when you're trying to do analysis to see if the differences between these two groups is significant. So the null hypothesis is the difference between the two groups are equal. The alternative is that there is a difference, that they're not equal. So we do an F-test, and it's the same stuff. You go to data analysis, F-test, and you just put in your range. So I put in the lead times for aluminum, and then I put in the lead times here for durable, and I did my alpha 5%. Here's my output range, and the results I get, which like I say are a little different than the book, so I don't know if the book's a typo or what's going on. But here's my F score, my test statistic. Notice that it's outside the range of the critical value for one tail. And notice my p-value is less than 5%. So we do reject the null hypothesis. So we do conclude that there is a difference in lead time between aluminum, steel, and durable products. And this aligns with the other example. So now we can investigate further because we do have a statistical difference between the two groups. Any questions, let me know.